Hello, everyone, LinkedIn family, and everybody else watching and listening. This is a quick blip that I am doing today as a special BFF, that's Best Friend Forever edition. I'm bringing in my best friend, Meri, and we have some things we want to talk about today. This is totally not planned. We just decided to jump on and have a chat about friendship. So here is Meri Holstein. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I don't know where to look exactly. Oh no, here comes Jar.
There's a boy.
But I know what to do on YouTube. Hello.
Hi, Jar.
Hello.
So we are here today to talk about friendship. We're live right now, Jar. So we're here today to talk about friendship. We were on the phone and we were having a discussion about it. Bye, Jar. And I just thought, you know what? This is perfect for Living with Annietude, the podcast. And it goes along with a lot of stuff that I talk about when it comes to just being true to yourself and being authentic. And I want to talk to you about why, I want to ask you about how you define friendship and how someone becomes really close with you. And there's a reason I want to ask this, but so how would you define friendship?
Friendship is something, to me, it's sacred because everyone can be, you could say everyone's your friend, but are they truly your friend? My friendship to me is someone who is a confidant, someone who inspires me, motivates me, someone that I can trust. I would call them up and they'd say, where do you, come high, I'll have the body.
Yeah. Because right. That's what we say. I just killed someone. It's not what do you mean you killed someone? It's all right, let's go. Where are we going to have the body? Right.
Where are we going to have the body? Yeah. I mean, just someone who ride or die.
Yeah. You're my ride or die for sure. I think you made a good point that there's a lot of people that, there's different types of friends, but there are a lot of people that, throw around the word best friend and, she's my best friend, he's my best friend. And I think that it's very easy to get mixed up in relationships quickly and in a way when you're not really almost ready to be really close with that person. I think that friendship to me, what I'm learning takes a really a long time to develop. And you have the beginnings of friendships, and they develop and they gradually happen over time. And you can create them but you have to grow them like a plant.
Yeah.
That doesn't just happen. And I think that one of the things that is so awesome about our friendship is it has happened over such a long time that we were always close, from the beginning, but we've watered it and we've given it sunshine, and there have been dark days and there have been light days. And we're not people that really argue or fight, but there's good days and bad days, just like with any friendship, right? Or any relationship. And I think that, what are your thoughts on amount of time? Because you can become close with people quickly. I have for sure. And I'm wondering sort of where you stand on that.
So when I was younger, I used to get close with people very fast. I used to tell them my deepest, darkest secrets and trust them without I didn't have the knowledge that I do today. I wouldn't, when I meet someone, I have to feel them out. I have to sense their aura, their energy. What am I getting back from them? Because I'm such an empath that if someone comes off of a phone call with their husband or their ex-husband, say, and they're arguing with them and they hang up, and then I'm walking by the person and I'm talk to them. You can sense it. You can sense it. I can't have that. Yeah. It's just a feeling, and it takes a long time for me. A long time. Yeah. I mean,
to develop that feeling.
The only person, how long has it taken? 11 years for us. For me, it's taken a long time. I trust you. I tell you everything.
Oh, agreed. But here's the key, right? It has been time, but there's been trust that has been established, but there's a trust there that's built on a foundation where we've been through things together and we've seen things together, and there's not a judgment. So people say all the time, I don't judge. But truly, you're one of the only people in my life that I feel truly doesn't judge. I could tell you anything and you would not be, even if you didn't agree with it, you wouldn't
Right.
judge me for it.
Nope. Never. Never,
And
never, never.
how did you become like that? Because I don't think enough people are like that, where they truly sort of put their guard down and they're not like just, sitting in judgment of their friends. Like, how do you think you became so non-judgmental?
Because it takes too much energy to be judgmental. It takes too much of yourself, and you're giving too much of yourself, and for someone to judge you, and you can sense when someone's judging you. You just know.
Sure.
Just know. And I don't feel like, judgment is something that I would ever want in my life. So for me, I have established a friendship with you, say, that I cannot, but I see a lot of me and you when I do. We're very similar and very both. And I would never judge you. I just wouldn't. I can't. It's a feeling that I have.
Because you wouldn't want to be judged about the same things, kind of thing.
I wouldn't want to be judged about the same things. And I have maybe one other friend that I would feel like doesn't judge me. Truly.
It's like, how many do you really have in your life? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that there's a lot of people don't have a lot of them, because you know what I think judgment is?
Yeah.
I think it's a reflection of you and what that says about you, not being judgmental. Not that I'm like doing all these things to negatively judge, but I'm saying even judge good, bad, whatever. Like I try to live my best life each day. You know that, you respect it. But like at the same time, you feel secure in our relationship, and you feel secure in yourself. So when the fact that you have that self-worth allows you to not judge me, because I think that, and vice versa, because I think that a lot of people judge because they are seeing themselves in something they don't like in the other person, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, and it's like, it's hard to not judge people, truly, like to not
truly
form an
judge,
opinion.
to really not judge. You could say I don't judge. Yeah, you could say I don't judge, but do you really not judge?
Right.
And I can say with you 100% I don't judge.
100%. Yeah. Like there's not a feeling I have that you could do something I wouldn't feel.
There's no judgment. That I don't even have that emotion. If it is an emotion, judgment.
I don't have that either. And that just comes from a long time of being together, talking. And here's the other part of me and you too, is like, we both live our lives, and we don't have to be, we are together a lot, but we don't have to be together every second in order to live our best lives. Like there could be times in the past when we've gone a week or something without talking. It's not like, we have to be inseparable in order to get along or trust each other. There's never like an insecurity of like, is she going to replace me, or am I going to replace? It's not even like a thought. So it really, that's the best part about you and our friendship, I think, is it's like really, I said this to my mom, I think. I was like, it's so easy. It's like people should, when you really work on yourself, and you've done a lot of self-work, and as you know, so have I, when you really work on yourself, I think that you have more seamless relationships.
I agree. Because you have a more positive outlook on things. When you start working on yourself, the things that are negative about you that you don't like, or things that you need to work on in order to get stronger as a person. So it's what were you going to say something?
No, my this like unknown name and unknown number. It says that unknown name and unknown number just calls me all day long. And it doesn't, it's so crazy. Like how the phone makes me crazy anyway. So when it starts buzzing, like it makes me crazy. But anyway, so it called 6 times since we were on this, and we've been on for 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm like ready to like jump out the window. But no, I think that all things across the board, when you start to, like, as I say, like living with Annietude, like as we start to do that, and as we start to live our best self and lay our head on the pillow at night and say, I did my best today. I was the best mom I could be. I was the best, partner I could be. I was the best friend I could be. And tomorrow, this is what I'm going to work on. And you make your gratitude lists, and, you try to just live like a healthy all around life. I think hi Marley. Hi Marley. I'm surprised she's not barking at me. Hi Bubka.
I know.
I think when you start to, when you do those things and you have all those things in order, and I'm not saying that either of us are perfect. I mean, we're pretty close, but no, I'm not saying that either of us is like a perfect being, but when you try to do those things, other relationships become easier. Other things become more seamless. So like the fact that I have you as this foundational sort of ride or die, that we say is just a really nice thing. So I celebrate you in this quick blip today, and I celebrate us. And it's just, I wanted to jump on for a few minutes and just talk to you about friendship, because I think a lot of people desire, I know my whole life I desired. So there's you and there's Stephanie, and there's like, that's it as far as my very best, like closest girlfriends. And I have a lot of close friends, but like my ride or dies, like that's like, I don't have other ones that I would call that. And it's not anything against them. It's just, I always wanted this. And the fact that I have it, I'm so incredibly grateful. Yeah. And, I am just, I just wanted to celebrate that today. And that's what these are for. And like, we're live, and I'm like, you know what? Let's not rehearse it. Let's not talk about it. Let's just like get on. And you were like, done. Let me blow through my hair. So that was it. So I appreciate you so much. What did you want to say?
No, I was going to say, like, our friendship or a friendship should be like, if you text them and you don't get a text back, and then you say, you need to just text me back to let me know you're okay. And you just write back, right, I'm okay. And that's it. That's all I need.
Right. It could be, there's no, it's not a needy thing. That's one of the best parts. It's not like it's not a codependency. It's not a need or dependent on the person. It's just I know you're there. I feel I know that if we don't talk or see each other, which doesn't happen, but if we didn't, like, it would be fine. You know, like, I know that, and like, I like to update you on stuff. Like, I like to let you know basically like what I'm doing, I mean, I like that you're aware of that, but when you're not like, what are you doing every second? Like, we just sort of share with each other. Like,
doing that.
What about now? What about now? What about now? But I just think it's important to be grateful and to celebrate your best friends and your people, your girl, your people. And you are that for me. And I love you to death. And this is like your first official time on Living with Annietude podcast.
I know it is. I can't believe it. I can't believe I haven't got on sooner. I was going to say one more thing is that they tell you that if you get one good friend in your life, you're a lucky person. And I'm a lucky person, because I have one good friend.
Yeah, I feel that way too. I really do. It's very fulfilling when you have that in your life, and sort of like a sister bond, which is
friends. I feel like I don't need anyone else. Like, I have other friends, but I feel like I don't need anyone else. Like, you're my confidant. I tell you, we get each other.
It's really nice. So if you're out there and you're watching and you're wondering, like, how did we get this? It took work to get here. Like, we put in the time, we watered the plant, we gave it sunshine. We didn't overwater it. We didn't underwater it. We made it, and it takes time and energy, and, it takes when you don't feel like talking to talk, or it takes, going out of your way for that person, and just being that, like you said, confidant, I think is so important. Like, I would do anything for you. So I love you to death, and so lucky to have you in my life. And thank you for being on my show.
Thank you. Thank you, baby. I love you so much.
And you, baby, I love you too. And you'll come back on soon?
Absolutely. I will. Okay. Anything you want to talk about.
Awesome. Can't wait. All right. Well, that's it for the Quick Blip BFF edition. Everyone, signing off.